These 5-minute radio programs were recorded in 2021 by Jim McDonald for broadcast by KDET in Center, Texas. We hope you'll benefit from these and share them with others.
There were two common designations for Jesus in his day: the Son of Man, the Son of God. Jesus identified himself most often as the Son of Man, but when others addressed him as the Son of God, he never denied that nor rebuked those who so called him. In Matthew 16, he asked his disciples, "Who do men say that the Son of Man is?" Matthew 16:13. When they had answered, he asked, "Who say ye that I am?" Peter said, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." Matthew 16:16. The first phrase, Son of Man, describes Jesus and his relationship to humanity. The other phrase, Son of God, identifies Jesus in his relationship to God. Paul wrote in 1 Timothy 3:16, "And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. He who was manifested in the flesh, justified in the Spirit, seen of angels, preached among the nations, believed on in the world, received up into glory." John wrote, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God." John 1:1-2. Jesus claimed that before Abraham was born, he said, "I am." John 8:58. The Hebrew writer said of Jesus, "Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever." Hebrews 13:8, which says essentially what John wrote of God the Father: "From him who is, who was, and who is to come." Revelation 1:4. Only God is the true object of worship. So when God commanded angels to worship Jesus, saying, "Let all angels of God worship him," God declared Jesus is God. The birth of Jesus in Bethlehem was the advent of Jesus into the world in human form. It did not mark his beginning, for he had no beginning. Many passages tell us of Jesus' eternal nature, his coexistence with the Father. Philippians 2 tells us that Jesus existed in the form of God, yet counted not being on equality with God a thing to be grasped. Philippians 2:5. But lest some argue, as some did in the first century, that Jesus only had the likeness of man, but was not really flesh, John wrote, John 1:14, "And the Word became flesh, and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." John further wrote of this and said, "Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that confesseth not Jesus is not of God. And this is the spirit of the Antichrist." 1 John 4:2. Jesus took on himself the form of a servant, made in likeness of man, but Jesus always has been, and the doctrine which teaches that Jesus was the first thing God made is not true. It is true that John speaks of Jesus as the beginning of the creation of God, Revelation 3:14, but the passage only tells us that what the same writer said in John 1:3, "All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made which hath been made." He is called the firstborn of all creation, Colossians 1:15, which passage tells us of Christ's authority and power. Jesus existed before the world was. He is Alpha and Omega, the first, the last, the beginning, and the end, Revelation 22:13. These same words describe the eternal Father, Revelation 1:8. But here in the last chapter, they appear once more as a reference to the eternal Son. Look at Revelation 22:12-3 with Revelation 22:20. Still, the eternal Son took on himself flesh. Why? Study with us this week as we answer this question, why?